Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your girl TipTop. So for this set, we got a little swirl action going. She had showed me a picture of an outfit that she was wearing, and I pretty much just based it off of her outfit. And she had these shoes that were like kind of look like a oil spill and swirls with a whole bunch of different colors. So I just based it off that. Um Now, these nail tips I got from my local nail supply store, so I can't leave a link for these, but they are good. Y'all will see me using these for a lot of the videos now. They're like, they're straight, but they have a natural curve to them. I think I'm going to show y'all the side profile. Oh no, I think I used them in my last video, the Virgo set, and I think I showed y'all the side profile of them. And yeah, I'm going to be using these. The only thing is they don't come in clear, which sucks. But most of the time, I don't even use that many clear designs unless it's just glitter or marble. So I'm not really worried. Yeah, so the only thing is they don't come in clear. So if you look at the thumb now, you can kind of see how they're made. And I love them because they're super easy to cut. They are on the thinner side, so they do kind of move around a little bit once you start to file and stuff. But since they're so thin, you really can use your e-drill if you want to. I said e-drill or e-file drill, whatever. You can use that if you want to, because I know I've used them for coughing before. And I just use my drill to go along the sides, and it pretty much shreds literally the tip up. So, you know, yeah, so we're just doing square. Somebody left in my comment in one of my videos that, oh, I want to follow you, but you only do square nails. First of all, I'm going to post whatever I want to post. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And if you don't like that, you don't have to subscribe. Like, it's so simple. I just found it very, very weird. You don't want to follow me, yet you're commenting on multiple videos. Like, babe, you might as well follow. You're already watching my videos, but whatever. If y'all have been watching me for a long time, then you already know I do not do skinny coughing. Haven't done it in more than a year. I strictly do taper, square, and square, and I don't care nothing about it. My clients already know this, and they still book. So, hey, they like it, I love it. Simple. So I already did my thin layer of clear, and to prep I used Mia Secret dehydrator, Mia Secret primer, and then on top of that I did Young Nails protein bun. I like to mix my primers because I feel like the protein bun is way stickier than any other primer I've tried. The reason why I still use Mia Secret is you can get a lot of it. Protein bun comes in a very small container. So I just use both of them so I can keep from using my protein bun up so quickly. And I still use Mia Secret alone sometimes. So Mia Secret primer still works good on its own. And for my monomer, I'm using NOTPOLISH monomer. I'll probably stay using their monomer just because it's the best one I've tried so far. So, and I'm using my NOTPOLISH brush. It is a size 12, but the only thing is their brushes don't come crimped, so I did have to crimp it myself. It didn't mess up the bristles, which I'm happy about, because sometimes if you try to crimp brushes on your own, or just crimp a brush that wasn't meant to be crimped, you can mess up the bristles and they won't lay flat anymore. Your brush will start separating. Like, it's really bad. This green is Hot Lime Bling from NOTPOLISH, and the nude is Young Nails Cover Pink. And Cover Pink, I feel like it's a very universal nude. It looks good on everybody. Now, sometimes it looks different depending on the client's skin tone. Like sometimes it looks brown, sometimes it looks very pale. But like right now, I have it on my toes and it looks kind of brown on my toes. But I definitely say if you're looking for a nude that you can just have as a staple, definitely try Young Nails Cover Pink. And they are having a sale right now for Labor Day, so I will hop on that. And again, this is Hotline Bling. I do have a coupon code with Not Polish. It's TipTop if you would like to save some coins at checkout. And make sure you tuck that acrylic right up in the cuticle area. Because sometimes with those pigment powders, the reason why I'm going in with clear, sometimes whenever you go to foul, you kind of foul the colors away. But I haven't experienced that with Not Polished, but it's just kind of like a habit for me to do it now. So I just do it regardless. Alright, so now I just left this clip in because I know I don't really show me reshaping a lot. And I just wanted you guys to see like my technique of how I shape. Even though the angle isn't that great, I'm still trying to experiment on which angle I should have. It's kind of hard showing y'all because as you can see, my thumb and my index finger, I like to keep those like on their skin, pulling their skin back so I don't, you know, accidentally cut them. I am using a 80/80 file that I just got from my local nail supply store. I always get my files from my local nail supply store because it's convenient to just go to them. But my nail supply store isn't that great, so I only go there for like my files, buffers, and stuff. Nothing else really. Yeah, so after I did that, I'm going in with my cuticle bit now to make sure my cuticles are nice and flush. And then also I'm using that bit to really make my shape very, very sharp on the sides. So that's why I'm going, you know, towards the tip. And the side walls right by the skin, really make sure that part is straight because that'll make or break your shape. Right there where I'm filing it, if that part isn't straight too, like it'll kind of throw your whole nail off. So make sure the side walls are good too. You don't have to over file them, just, you know, have them line up with everything else. And then this bit I do have in my Amazon storefront, so just go in the description box and check that. It should be under drill bits because I got all my drill bits in one spot. And I use this drill bit every day. It's perfect. It's small. You can see. I do have that one in medium. Now, one thing I will say about that grit, since it's so tiny at the top where it tapers at, sometimes that part gets clogged up with dust in acrylic. So I always have to clean it way often. And when I say clean it, I don't mean sanitize. I sanitize it after every client, but I'm talking about cleaning, like really scrubbing it and sitting it in acetone to really get all of that dust and build up from out of there. Now I'm just using my regular carbide large barrel bit, and I use this for the body of the nail. I sometimes, depending on if the client nail bed is wide enough, I will use this for the cuticle area too. But I just like to use the comb bit because I can see a whole lot better, and then use this to finish the nail off. And that one is in fine because I love how smooth it makes my nails. Then I turn it to the client's point of view, and then I go ahead and make sure the free edge is even. Now today I'm trying out a new product, guys, and I really like it. I was looking for some gel liners off of Amazon, and I seen these ones from Beetle, and they are actually really pigmented, really good. The only thing I would say is it's kind of awkward to hold in my hand because the handle and everything, just they're tiny pretty much. And then also I want to mention that I accidentally did the middle finger. I really didn't want to do the middle finger. I wanted to do the swirls on the index and the ring and put the charm in the middle. But y'all, I had forgot. Like, I was in my zone. I was just going, and then I realized, like, oh, I did not mean to put the swirl on the middle finger. But whatever, I still like how they came out. I just really wished I wanted the charm in the middle of the middle finger, but it's okay. They still came out cute. And now I'm just going back and forth. Now this lime green is from Valentino. It's not in one of those Beatles bottles. And this matched the Hotline Bling very, very well. So yeah, and now I really didn't have a technique for the swirls. This is really my first time doing this design. I've seen it all on Instagram, but I just thought that the set was so tedious that I never tried to do it, but it actually wasn't even that much to do. I really just came up with the placement off the top of my head. And yeah, I just made lines either thick or thin depending on how I felt really. And I'm using my 25mm A Galore brush. Y'all already know. If you're not new here, you already know what's up. And this is the other hand. I really just went back and forth. Tried to make sure nothing was too similar, because I have a bad habit of making things even and like exact. So I really had to force myself to make random swirls, or else I would have made them all the same. So yeah, I'm going ahead and doing this. And this purple was so nice. It was so deep. But her outfit, she had a navy blue jumpsuit, or like a two-piece, and a hot well, it was like a very bright lime green purse and accessories, and then her shoes were swirl. So this is what I came up with. It was super cute. So cute. And yeah, I definitely recommend these liners. I don't know why I put them on a palette like that. That was so slow of me, because the whole point of getting the liner brushes was so I won't have to waste product mixing them or putting this on this palette. I don't know why I did that, y'all. Like, that was so slow of me. But these colors are so bright. I was just so surprised how bright they were. And it's two collections. It's a bright collection and a pastel collection. I haven't tried many of the pastel colors, only the bright ones. So hopefully I can film a video. One thing I am upset, well, I'm not upset about, but it didn't come with a black liner. It came with a white liner, but not a black one. So I'm going to have to find a black one, because I'm tired of wasting my polish that's in the bottles and having to keep pouring it on this palette, because I end up wasting a lot of stuff. So yeah. Oh, and then another thing, I normally put protein bun down before I draw anything, just because protein bun helps color stick a whole lot better, and helps them glide across the nail a whole lot better if you're drawing. So I do recommend putting protein bun down. And then also, like, if you got a couple scratches on the nail, and you know how you draw right on top of a scratch, the polish bleeds into the scratch. If you put protein bun down first, it won't do that. But I forgot, but my nails were smooth, so I figured it was okay, which it was. And these liners are actually kind of thick, y'all. Like, they are not bad at all. They are actually really good. I wish they had like different collections of it, because these are so nice. I'm just so tired of having to mix colors, because I don't buy a whole lot of polish, because I don't use that much polish unless I'm doing stuff like this. For my bases and stuff, I mainly use colored acrylic. So that's why I just stopped buying so many polishes. And then the ones I buy from my nail supply store are D&D, and I hate D&D because they just don't look that opaque sometimes, and they're sometimes very runny, and I just don't like it. Alright, so now I'm finishing up the nails. I really was trying to like take my time to make sure it was imperfect but perfect at the same time. I just wanted it to look random and not like I thought about it, even though I really thought about it for real. One thing I do wish though, I wish I would have put some more y'all look there, I'm so clumsy, I ain't even put the thing in there. I really wish I would have put some more white in there to kind of break up some of the colors, and I feel like the white would have made it pop a little bit more, but I still like how they came out. So now I'm going to put my charm on the index finger, even though I wanted it on the middle finger. It's okay though. And it's so pretty. I got this off of Shein. I just searched charms on there, and all of these in this container came from Shein. So even the container came from Shein. So make sure y'all go check that out. And of course I'm using my Zule because Zule has never let me down. And whenever I use this, the stones, the bling, the charms, everything is stuck. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, y'all, this is the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suites on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chuck to look around. Find one to see my type. Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet this girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. For survival, a lot of people gunning for the title, a lot of people trying to take us viral. I was trying to have a nice night though. Waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think that was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it, that's light though. I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back.